What's going on, Diggletdreamers? Mathras here with another episode of Just One Battle. Today we're going to be playing with that team that I just did a team builder of, starting with Flygon. We got Shift True, we got Drapion, we got Jellicent, Pudge, the Drotagon, and Reuniclus. Don't know why I just went over the team, but I started with Flygon and I just kind of rolled with it. So I think that will be, it might be the future of this series, is I'll do like a team builder at the beginning of the week, and then like 3 or 4 battles throughout that week, or maybe I might extend it over like 2 weeks or something if I can't upload that quickly. But the Just One Battle things are pretty quick to upload, so I might be able to do it like a weekly thing. I think that'd be fun. And don't worry, this won't affect Classy Friday or Moveset Monday. I'll keep those. Those are going to be the 2 pillars of the channel, so don't worry about those. But anyway, I'm going to stop myself from talking too much, and I'm going to have to put something over that. But let's look for a battle. People keep texting me and it comes up on iMessage on my computer. I just need to cover it up. Well, anyway, we got our one battle against Goebel's army. Army is spelled wrong, spelled with 2 E's. Anyway, what's going on? Why is this taking so long? Okay, there it is. Oh my god, this guy's got a try-hard team. He's got Reuniclus, he's got a Noivern, he's got a Quillfish Lead, he's got a Hitmonlee, probably a Scarf Rotom, and a Cobalion. This is like if you took the top threat list of the tier. Like, that's what it would be. That's what this is. Okay. Oh, I'm glad they finally added the female Jellicent thing. You didn't always have that. The question is, who do I want to lead with? Who's he? He's going to lead with freaking Quillfish, I can tell. So why don't I lead with Ham Solo? Maybe I should put Defog on my Shift Tree. But you know what? This team doesn't mind hazards that much. It does mind spikes, though, kind of. Anyway, I can just Psyshock here pretty freely. He might switch into his own Reuniclus. I hope he doesn't. I hope he just tries to get up a spike and lives on his Focus Sash, or maybe he doesn't even have a Focus Sash and he just dies. Okay, he does go into his own Reuniclus. Not bad at all, not bad at all. This could be a problem if he starts Calm Minding. I should have put Toxic on this, what was I thinking? Okay, hold on. This should be Toxic, because I get burns from Scald, so I don't need to put Will-O-Wisp on it. I'm just going to go for Shadow Ball. Hopefully he doesn't start Calm Minding, because I could lose if he does. And then I could go... Yeah, he Calm Minds. I should have just gone straight into Drapion or Shift Tree. Ooh, that does a lot, though. Maybe if I win this speed tie... Yeah, actually, if I win this speed tie, I have a solid chance to just take him out. What the... I mean, what, dude? Like, Shadow Ball. Problem? What's the problem, bro? Like, Reuniclus is great, but it's not gonna just, like, take a hit like that, you know? I'm Life Orb, you know? Recover. He outspeeds me, too. That's great. I put a Hurricane on this, I forgot about that. Alright. Going into Donald now. Because I can't keep relying on these speed ties as he goes for another Calm Mind. And I am just going to go for a Sword Stance because I don't think even a Focus Blast at this point will take me out. And I'm pretty sure like a Sword Stance knockoff will help me out a lot. He just has to go into Cobalion there. That's fine by me. Because I have Earthquake, and I'm pretty sure that KOs. Actually, I know that KOs. That definitely KOs. He doesn't know that I have Earthquake, though. He does have 2 things that are immune to Earthquake, but he doesn't know that I have it yet. And I'm going to go ahead and say it. This is a pretty good match so far. My opponent seems pretty talented. Obviously, they have a very good team. Goes for the Volt Switch. Go into anything other than these 2. Do it, please do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Damn it. Okay. And this thing probably has will-o-wisp too. So I will be forced to get out of there. Actually, I'm gonna make a play right here, because if he does go for will-o-wisp, then Reuniclus doesn't mind that at all, and we'll be able to smack him. Okay, he does go for a volt switch, that's fine. Probably gonna go into, I don't know, what does he have for this? His own Reuniclus? Unless he's running Regenerator, then I don't know if that's a great idea. But if him only has like knockoff, then that's probably his best bet. But that is also risky because I can probably KO with Psyshock. Decides to go into the Hitmonlee. And you know what, to play, I don't know if I can live a knockoff, so I'm just gonna play it safe and go into Pudge here. Because Pudge loves taking those physical hits all day long. Rough Skin, Rocky Helmet, show me the Life Orb, that's fine. Oh, there it is, alright. No Ghost type, no Fairy types, that's what I like to see. Let's go for a Power Punch. Oh, KOs with a high jump kick, okay. That's okay. Because we know you're not scarfed, so that means Flygar outspeeds. And I could probably just go for a U-turn here. Because I doubt he's going to want to stay in here. Like, just by the way I brought this thing in, he knows that I'm scarfed. But I didn't really have another option, so I think I will have to go for a U-turn here. Because he's probably going to save us Hitmonlee, I would guess. I hope. He has the Mach Punch. And he lives that, wow. Scrum Diddlyumptious. Alright, I guess I'll go into Donald because Donald can take any of these hits, really. And then can, like, I could bait the high jump kick and get him to crash by going to Jellykid. But that's really risky because if he goes for a knockoff, then I'm in trouble. So I'm just going to click Poison Jab here. It will KO. And the best he can do is... Okay, he does go for knockoff, so... Good thing I didn't try to go into. Should have Sword Stance there too. That would have been really nice. But he can go into his Rotom here pretty safely. Yeah, Jesus, this is probably like ripped straight from the forums, it looks like. Like standard offensive team. Yeah, it goes into Rotom. And he's probably going to Volt Switch, I feel like. Yeah, I can't really risk. I guess I could go into Shiftry. Yeah, I'm going into Shiftry. Because I can take a Volt Switch, I can take a Will-O-Wisp. Yeah, and probably go into actually like any of these three right here. And you'll be pretty safe. Cobalion comes out. I kind of just want to smack it with a Hurricane, but I'm pretty sure it's just going to like KO me right now. Let's just go into Jellykid. Try to catch this thing, trying to close combat or Iron Head. Huh. Just gets up his rocks, that's fine. Damn it. Oh no, Toxic. Yeah, Toxic's not that useful in this battle. Is Scald my best play? Or is Shadow Ball my best play? Or maybe Will-O-Wisp? Yeah, I'm gonna Will-O-Wisp. No, I'm gonna Scald. Because I also have a chance to burn. Okay, it does go for a Volt Switch, but we eat it up because it's non-stab, probably uninvested, and we're especially defensive. And he puts on the battle timer after he Volt Switches for some reason. Fine by me, as I go for the... I guess it didn't go through. Yeah, Shiftry is pretty much useless to me because it doesn't like I have Donald for the Reuniclus, and Shift Tree is pretty much like it. I think it outspeeds maybe the Quillfish, but other than that, it's outspeeded and wrecked by everything else. So I'm just gonna go into it now. Might go for Leaf Storm, might go for Volt Switch, might go for Will-O-Wisp, who knows? Goes for the Volt Switch. And I think at this point, I'm just gonna go for it with Shift Tree because, like, what's the point of saving it at this point? I mean, it only has a couple Life Orb hits, and if I switch it out, that takes one of the Life Orb hits away with rocks. So let's just go for a Hurricane. Let's go for broke. Yeah, this thing definitely outspeeds me. But Flygar? How did I take that much damage on this thing? Oh, right, Mach Punch. I should consider Life Orb Flygon for this team instead. Yeah, this team needs work because it looks like I am going to lose this battle. Potentially. I guess I'll go into Flygon here, maybe U-turn, because he'll probably want to switch and save his Cobalion. And he does have two things that can come in pretty safely. Well, this thing can't come in that safely because I'm a dragon, but this thing can come in. Oh, he actually does go into it, wow. But I can go to Jellykid on this thing pretty easily. Can eat up any hit. Could like switcheroo or something or taunt, but that would be really annoying. I'm just gonna click Scald. Because if he does switcheroo, then I want to make sure I'm locked into an offensive move instead of a defensive move. And if he does taunt, I want to try to catch him trying to taunt me and then hit him with a move. And also Scald will help me against the Cobalion, anything. It'll damage his entire team fairly well. Shadow Ball will too, though. But Scald does have a chance to burn, which is kind of what I'm fishing for right now. Like fish type is the new type in Generation 7. It is weak to bird type and super effective against every other type in the game. So watch out. There's stuff on my screen. Alright, this guy's taking his sweet time picking a move. I guess I could have Ice Beam. He doesn't know that I don't have Ice Beam. But you know what, I think I'm going to pause it until he picks a move, so we'll be right back. Alright, we're back, and he goes into the Rotom, pretty good play, because he's already burned, I should have thought about that. And he actually puts the timer off too, I don't know why. Kinda just want to like Shadow Ball on this fucker. Sorry for that blatant swear, but I'm just gonna recover here. Because I think I can eat up, yeah, I can eat up Leaf Storm, thankfully, and I go for recover. And we are looking pretty fine. And now I click Shadow Ball. Because it really does more damage to his team. And can hit the Reuniclus if it wants to come in. Speaking of the Reuniclus, there it is. Look at that damage, and we outspeed, so I can click I can click Shadow Ball again and KO the Reuniclus or damage something else on his team, and it doesn't appear that he has Regenerator, so he's going to be stuck at that HP. In comes the Rotom, and ooh, so close to taking it out again, but I know I can take any hit, so I can just recover as you die to burn. Looking good. He could Volt Switch, I guess, but like, what's the point? Oh, he gets a crit, wow. Imagine if he didn't get a crit there. In comes the Noivern as I recover, and I'm looking like pretty good right now. I think I might just like completely ruin this guy's team. Let's just recover again. He might, hopefully he Dracos, because like I'm pretty sure I could take a Draco. Actually, I'm not pretty sure. Like I'm like 60% sure I could take a Draco. And then if I recover off, then he's down to half special attack. Then I'm looking pretty powerful. Misses a Hurricane, and I get up to full HP. And I go for a Shadow Ball. He misses another Hurricane. Yikes. Gotta apologize for that stuff. Click Shadow Ball again. And he finally does land a Hurricane, but it really doesn't do enough. And it gets disabled. Oh my god. This guy is in a lot of trouble. And I'm going to just keep clicking Shadow Ball. Goes for Roost. And we get the fence drop finally. Like, I don't know what OFC stands for, so I don't know, but like, you just stay in, like, that's bound to happen eventually. Like, I hit you with, well, I guess it's only 3 Shadow Balls. Probably gonna Roost again. So I could Will-O-Wisp. Yeah, he does Roost again. But I am doing a lot now with that special defense drop, so I think I will Will-O-Wisp this time, just to get some extra damage each turn. Because like Will-O-Wisp combined with Shadow Ball, then I will be doing over half. So he does Roost there, and I get it at the burn. And I've just been gaining back with leftovers here too, so let's hit him with another Shadow Ball. Hopefully he tries to hit me this turn, so I'll get Shadow Ball, burn, and Life Orb damage. He does decide to pull the switch there, sacking his Reuniclus. And I am back to 98%, so I'm looking real good. I don't know what he wants to do now. Like, he has nothing for this. In comes the Quillfish. It's fine by me. I'm just going to Will-O-Wisp it because I'm sure it's Focus Sash. And I don't want to deal with that. I'm just going to Will-O-Wisp it so it's also if it's a physical attacker. Oh, okay, taunts. What are you doing, man? Like, why did you wait that long? I'm just going to click Scald here. So I'm trying not to chew my gum. Can we get a burn? We get a burn. That's what I like to see. This is just like Jellykid is the best. Like, just the hack guy, like, extraordinary. Like, whatever you need Jellykid to do, Jellykid just does it. Okay, so Quillfish is burned, and Sash is broken. And he's gonna get up spikes probably, but I don't even care because I think I can just stay in with Jellykid here as long as the taunt wears off soon. And I will be good. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm good. Like, I'm pretty sure he just loses to Jellykid. It's like, I can take any one hit from Rotom, and if he goes into it now, I'll kill it with Shadow Ball. And it'll die to burn on one turn anyway. This thing, Noivern can't hurt me enough to the point where taunt will wear off, or it can't KO me before taunt wears off. So I will be able to recover before it can KO me, and I don't think Cobalion has anything for me either. So you know what, I'm gonna pause until he picks a move because he has taken a while. I might put the timer on him now, but anyway, pause. Alright guys, we're back, and he did decide to go for another spikes there, and I just hit him with a Shadow Ball, pretty much taking him out. My taunt wore off too, and I got my leftovers back to 100%, so I'm looking fine. I'm looking fine. He might taunt me again. That'd be a pretty good play. He does, as I take him out. Probably should have predicted that and like not killed him, but whatever. I can honestly save Jellykid. Might be a good play to save Jellykid. Yeah, I'm gonna do it because if he Leaf Storms right here, that's gonna do a lot to the point where Noivern can come in and finish me off before I can recover. So if I just sack Donald here, or almost sack Donald here, then he'll die to burn, and I don't have to worry about it, and I can come in later and just completely stall him out. So we're looking good. We're looking good. This is a really long mad battle too. I'm sorry about this. This battle it's gotten to 20 minutes now. My goodness. And I did think I was going to lose that earlier on, but it did turn out pretty well for me. So I will go for Earthquake here. No reason to really just save Donald because it dies to spikes. So he's going to switch into his Noivern. And actually, I could just go into Flygon here. Let's let Flygon do some work. Because I know he's not Scarfed. So I know I outspeed. I can just click Outrage. And it'll do damage to Cobalion, which is nice. And he just say GG, and I will say GG right back to him. And yeah, I'm stuck in here, so he'll probably KO me, but I don't even care. Fine by me. Because now I get to bring in Jellykid, and pretty much good. I'll take some hazard damage. But it's not enough, really. I can just click Shadow Ball. And because he's also special defense, he has a special defense drop. I should be able to take him out pretty quickly. Just taunt me. But, like, I'm going to wear off turn of that taunt. He decides to Volt Switch. Fair enough, fair enough. But his Hurricane was only doing 33%, and he has a pretty solid chance of missing too. And he only has enough left for one hit, so even if he lands it, it's not going to do enough. Oh, he does Roost, that's fine. Because while my taunt's going to end, and I mean, can keep going, but eventually I will get a defense drop. Misses his Draco and dies. And that's unfortunate. And he does forfeit, so that is going to be the end of that. Wow, that was a long battle. That was a long battle. Guys, if you enjoyed, please make sure to leave a like button. Leave a like down below. I keep saying leave a like button, but I need to learn to not say it. Please leave a like down below. Leave a comment down below or something. Just let me know you're there, because your support does not go unnoticed. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and there will be more battles with this team coming out soon. Guys, I'll see you next time. Peace out. Keep dreaming. Almost forgot to say it.